Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, KC versus TL happened. Spoilers for those who didn't watch the games. If you don't know the result yet and you want to see the games, just like go and watch the games. We're gonna review a little bit of the drafts and what I think about this fearless format again. And yeah, just like let's see what happened for today. But again, spoilers. So we're gonna just like look at the drafts right now. Pause the video and get out if you don't want to see it. KC lost versus TL. Now I'm not surprised. TL did look like worst, like it was like the worst team coming into this tournament, but I also know TL has like a huge ceiling. Like people cannot like just like forget that this TL team has a huge ceiling that can compete at international, even like against the best teams in the world. Now KC, it's like a still like such a young roster. Like Vladi and Kalist are young. Targamas doesn't really have international experience outside of that 1 year with G2, which was like 2-3 years ago, right? So that Yike, I don't know. I feel like Yike in internationals, he's one of the few players that I just like can see that he plays worse at international tournaments. I don't know why. I don't know why because I don't feel like this is the form we saw Yike having in LEC, and I saw what I kind of saw in that game 3 with the Xing Zhao engages something that I saw versus BLG when G2 was eliminated last year. He just like engages very weirdly. Sometimes he just like engages very weirdly, very outside of his team reach. Like he kind of forces. I don't know. It feels like he panics in those moments. It feels like he kind of panics in those moments, which is pretty sad. Now let's talk about Fearless a little bit. Is it just like useless to call this tournament Fearless drafting, like outside of maybe those 3 BO5s we will gonna get? How useless is this Fearless tournament? If you actually wanna watch crazy stuff happen. Like, let's look at the drafts. First of all, let's look at the bans, right? So the bans: Draven, Rumble, Talia, Ziggs, Kalist, Victor. Wow. It's like the first phase at least, right? Victor, Kalista, Ziggs, Draven, Talia. Wow. Right? Ziggs, Rumble, Kalista, Draven, Victor. Like, they are the same draft. Now, I made a video where I said, bro, if you really want to make a fearless draft, once you ban a champion, that champion also gets eliminated from the pool. Because like that, people can all like legit go for the crazy ban. They might think there are simply not enough champions because after 5 games, you're gonna have removed 100 champions. But I kind of want that. Like, think about it: 100 champions removed. Oof. You are still left with 70 champions. Like, come on, Riot Games. Your game worked in the beginning with like what, 20 champions? It can still work with 70 champions. Like 70 champions. If you release a game right now, don't you think like 70 champions it's enough? Are enough champions to like have international competition? It is. It is. And it will really show you like how things like really go mayhem. I mean, they might say it's gonna be too low quality, but like this, like look at the drafts. It's Vi, Ezreal, Aurora for KC first game, Rel and Jace. So nothing crazy, right? Nothing crazy. It's like Maokai, Varus, maybe Tristana. It's a little bit crazier. Wow, it's not like it was meta or like last year, like for the whole year, right? Right until Worlds. Nautilus and Orn. So again, nothing crazy. Then you have like second game, Azir, Camille, Sejuani. I guess Camille it's a little bit spicy. If you are saying Camille it's a little bit spicy, then goddamn, you know. Misfortune Leona, which is like a very basic combo. Ambessa, Ashe, Karner. It is like Aurelion Sol. I guess it's a little bit spicy, but is it really? And Pantheon. So okay. And game 3 draft is just like Talia, Cassandra, Nocturne. Lucian Nami. Oh no. Oh no. We are at Lucian Nami state. Yeah. This is the crazy picks they prepared for us with the fearless draft. Lucian Nami. We never saw that before. This combo, it's unheard of. It's like we never saw it before. It was never played on an international stage. It's like uh, do this champ even have like a certain synergy or something? How crazy you are, TL, to pick that combo? How crazy you are? Damn, it's like I don't know, bro. It's like they really cooked with this one, you know. And let's see the Casey draft. Xing Zhao, Ragnar, and wow, it's very Yumi. It's again like this is like the most yeah, I never heard about this combo. It's like they really cooked with this one. They straight out went and become Heisenberg cooking Zeri Yumi. You know, it's like really takes out a lot of it from you, like to see Zeri Yumi, right? Right? Because why the fuck we will not have like some crazy stuff like Serat bot lane AD carry or Serat support with like uh Jean AD carry? I don't know, just like let's go like actually go crazy. I don't know, maybe there are simply too many combos in this game that work okay together, because off the bat you can like think, okay, Kog'Maw Lulu, okay, you can go like Yumi with Twitch, with Jinx, with Zeri, and it's not crazy. You can go Caitlyn with Xerath, with Lux. You can just like poke lane a lot. You can go Kalista with Renata. You can go Lucian with Nami. You can go Ashe with Braum. You can go, I don't know, Draven with whatever the fuck, you know. You have Poppy support, you have Camille support. If you really want to go crazy, you can go Maokai support. You can. There are simply just like too many picks in the game. That's what I'm saying. That 50 bans, it's a little bit crazy, but is it really? Like we're gonna see in game 5 whoever gets to get BO5s, right? If we actually get a best of 5, because that's also something that can happen, right? Because we are talking about like there are only gonna be 3 BO5s. You understand that? Only 3 BO5s. Now in those 3 BO5s, we can still like get 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, and we basically get the best of 3 with nothing crazy. So why the fuck do we have Fearless Draft? Sorry for the headphone user. Why the fuck do we even have Fearless Draft? I need to understand the format, bro. Why do we have Fearless Draft? It's just like it's useless. Like what, to get a Camille? To see Lucian Nami again after 3 years like of Lucian Nami for non-stop? Zeri Yumi. Legit, this is what we get, Zeri Yumi. Oh no, look, it's Aatrox and Akali. Never saw that before in the same team. Jesus. Oh, it's a cannon. Wow, it's a cannon. It's a cannon. It's like crazy picks over crazy picks. Like there is nothing special about it. There is nothing special about it. Let's go a little bit back on KC versus TL. Like I think like I'm happy. I'm happy. TL won, you know, it is what it is. It's not like I'm happy, but at least we are building narratives, because at least we have a little bit of fire in us to prepare a little bit better versus NA for MSI, because I feel like Europe in the last years kind of disrespects NA. G2 disrespected NRG, and Fnatic never took TL seriously. Bro, the times where EU simply just like beat NA are done. Like legit, this is like 2 years consistently where we don't know when we get versus NA if you win or lose that series. It's done. That narrative is dead until you actually prove yourself. European teams, stop fucking around when you are playing NA. This is like embarrassing, you know. It is embarrassing. You cannot even talk shit like NA is the retirement home. Retirement for what? Beating your asses? It's done. It's done. That narrative is done. We lost it in like what, 2022? Like legit, when was the last year where we actually dominated an A? It's done. It's actually done. So like, let's get our shit together. Stop like focusing on we need to beat Hano Live and we need to beat Test, beat TL motherfuckers before like even thinking about beating the East teams, right? So again, at least we have a good narrative for MSI. Let's hope, like for example, EU does better than NA at MSI, and then Worlds, it's actually a deciding factor, and we actually take them like very serious in the official games. You hear me, humanoid? You hear me, humanoid? You don't need to BM on APA anymore. You can actually beat him in a game of League of Legends. You incapable of serious motherfucker. So like again, I said my point about humanoid a lot of times. People say I am just a hater. I do not hate humanoid. I hate that he has the potential to make the whole league better, but he just like doesn't take it seriously. I love that player for his talent. I hate him for the attitude. I don't hate him as a person. Like I said, I don't know him. It's just like he always come back to mind. I think Europe could have won could have been in a semis at Worlds if only humanoid played like at his full potential. So yeah, with that being said, we lost. It is what it is. Fearless drafts are basically pointless. Just saying, it's pointless. I don't see the angle. I think it already run its course. Like for me, it's just like a little bit. You kind of try something, but there are simply too many picks in the game for it to be any kind of interesting. At least let me see like normal drafts, because like this you just like move one tier lower, but it's not like it's crazy. Oh no, I do not play my main. I need to play my second champ. It's like wow. It's like you are getting filled in League of Legends. I don't know. It's not the same. I still think like this is bad. We're gonna keep an eye on this tournament. For us to ever face this tournament, it's impossible. I think it's impossible because for us to face TL, we need what for TL to take first place, and we take fourth place, or for TL to take second or third place, and us to take second and third place, because 1 and 4 play together and 2 and 3 play together, and then the finalists. But I really doubt KC will beat I don't know, Hanu Life, and TL will beat Tess. So yeah, this is kind of it for NA versus EU. This is what we got. Amti really outplayed Yike. I said Yike has a lot of problems in international tournaments, and it's just like it's like that. He's not that good, but hey, at least he wins LEC, right? So yeah, Amti game 3 on Nocturne was really impressive. Amti came as like the biggest liability in a team in this tournament. I don't think that was a player who was more like just like anti his team, because he was horrible in NA. I don't think there was like a worst player to come into a team, like to just like watch him into a game, but he didn't. He actually had like a beautiful series. His Nocturne was just like insane, bro. He was like insane. I didn't saw a Nocturne so like chill, bro, and not risking anything. I swear to God, even in pro plays, I just like see Nocturnes just like going in and just like dying. It's like going in and dying, just like even in pro plays where you have comms and you still see that happening a lot. But no, this Amti was like he ulted just like to protect his team, and he didn't go in. He was just like using the ult. As I feel like so many people don't understand that Nocturne ult, it doesn't need to be a suicide bomber, right? In game, you can also use it to deny vision and just to cancel a team fight, because for 6 seconds the enemy team doesn't see shit, and you can just like cancel a team fight. Sure, you lose the cooldown, you don't take any kills, but you can cancel a team fight very easily just because of that. Because all what the enemy team will do is like, where is Nocturne? Where is Nocturne? And they gonna in pro plays is very funny because they need to watch on the other people's screen to see, or like where Nocturne goes. But like this Nocturne never goes in. You just like you need to keep something up for Nocturne to come in. You cannot like overcommit every skill you have. So when Nocturne doesn't go in, you just like lost. You are just like, so we did nothing for 6 seconds, and the enemy team just like fuck off, and they reset it for free. Yeah, think about it. You can actually start back right when Nocturne presses R, right? Because it holds up for 6 seconds, and by the time Nocturne R ends, you are like, you have 2 more seconds and you are back, and the enemy team doesn't know what happens, and you can just like have a free reset on the whole map if you are out of vision, right? You have a free reset on the whole map, and the enemy team doesn't even know it happened. So yeah, very well played from Amti. Big evolution for him, and I feel like that's the reason we actually like got stomped. But again, no, it was coming. It was coming. I still think like KC won versus very bad teams in LEC. Sadly, right? G2 looked like very bad. Fnatic looked very bad. So it's just like it's normal. You didn't beat any like great team to overcome great hurdles to get here. You beat teams that were like just like limping through the tournament. I mean, is the G2 that beat you in the semifinals up at the bracket losing versus TL? I don't think so. I don't think so. But G2 in the finals look like they just like got that energy they did nothing. They did nothing and lost. They misplayed every single fight. It was just like a sad game to watch, sad series to watch. So this is why I don't think we did send our best team at this international tournament. Yeah, with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I will see the games tomorrow. We're gonna have KC versus CFO tomorrow and TL versus Test. This is a very interesting series because if TL kind does something here, then the tournament can be very interesting if, for example, KC can also beat TS. But it's very hard, so we're gonna just like see, we're gonna just like watch, because this is what to do. We are watching the game and we are enjoying it. Share, leave a comment, and please like the video. I really want to see your opinion about this subject, but I feel like it was kind of inevitable. We didn't send our best team, and we sent the team with false hopes for greatness when they are very young. And every team here, like even more TL, it's very experienced in these international tournaments, and this is what happens. This was not the KC we got in the finals. It's very hard. Keep it up, boys. I'm still gonna like send you my courage, send you my good thoughts, right? But I kind of expected you for you to collapse a little bit at this international tournament. See ya, guys.